Hi there, my name's Blair.
My name's John.
And we are two photographers and videographers from Beyond Visuals HK based in Hong Kong. Today we're here to talk to you about the XDynamics Evolve 2 drone, this drone in front of us. So John, what do you think about the build and design of the drone and the ground station?
I think the drone is very well built and the size is very portable. Not only that, they have this interchangeable lens system as well as a micro four thirds sensor, which is really good for this size of drone. They also built this really nice ground station, as you can see on the table here, which has this dual screen system. You can see all the flight information on this lower part, and then the flying footage on the bigger screen, and it's very bright. You can use it in a broad daylight.
One of the things that I really like about the drone itself is that it's made of this carbon fiber magnesium alloy, which means that even though it's a relatively sizable drone, it's actually very light and very portable. The ground station as well is extremely well built, so there's a lot of customizable controllers that you have on the back of the remote control unit, and you also have some buttons at the top if you want to change the modes very quickly and easily. As John said, I think the screen real estate is pretty impressive. So any of your flight information that you want to see comes up on the bottom screen, but your actual footage with all of your camera settings is displayed on this big bright screen at the top. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Batteries for the remote control, that's a pretty handy idea.
It is indeed. You can replace it just by taking it off and then charge it or replace it with a second battery, so you never run out of battery on the field.
I think that's a really good way of doing things, because obviously a lot of other drone remote controllers you have to plug them into charge. There's no interchangeable battery, so you have a spare battery for this as well, right?
Yeah,
which means that
yes.
You're flying for an entire evening.
Yeah, that's right.
So John, you flew this drone a lot in Hong Kong, and you've spent a considerable amount of time looking at the footage. I think one of the things that you mentioned to me previously was low light performance. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think the low light performance is really amazing, because for micro four thirds you have the bigger sensor. Obviously you get more light in low light situations, and you can go from ISO 100 up to 1600, and the noise is relatively low for this for the footage you capture from this camera.
Yeah, I totally agree. So I think that the low light performance is pretty outstanding. So even in high ISOs, the noise is extremely low, and it just provides beautiful, smooth footage. What was your experience like of actually flying the drone?
The UIs are very well designed, which has a very simple interface. Everything is well laid out, and you have this return to home system, so you have a comfort of the drone not going anywhere else when it's disconnected. Because this drone is designed specifically for video taking, so they've allowed you to record ProRes footage, which is like a lossless format you can do, which is really good for professional user when you want the extra information for color grading and editing.
So one of the things that I noticed is that the batteries are very sizable for the drone, and it means that the flight time is about 30 minutes or so. For a drone of this size, it's really good. The speed of the drone is pretty crazy. So you can get it to where it needs to go in a very short period of time, and also getting it back as well. I think that kind of fits in with the aerodynamic design. I mean, this thing looks like it means business. So overall, I think John and I have really enjoyed flying this drone, and I think the footage, as we said, is pretty spectacular. We'd like to say thank you to XDynamics for letting us use this drone and try it out. They've been really good with providing updates, and if there's been anything that we need to get in touch with them for, they've been very responsive. So we really appreciate that.
If you want to see more drone footage coming out from this drone, you can follow us on beyondvisuals.hk for future updates. And you can also follow XDynamics for any more footage which is released from them officially.
And if you'd like to see more from both John and myself, you can follow our personal Instagram accounts, JSR Pixel
and Blair Sugarman 1.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having us, and we'll see you soon.
See you.